Hello. So nice to have you here. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good today. How about yourself? Work was fine. I'm at home now. Drinking a beer? It's not nothing. Gonna play more Jet Force Gemini soonish, I think. Did I prepare for this? Oh, thank you so much. Slightly tired, slept pretty bad. My heart. I mean, look, in my book, that's plenty to complain about, to be perfectly honest. My new job is the same company, the same lab that I worked in. I just now am... Hello? Camera? Decaf coffee sounds so lovely right now. Oh, that's another thing that happened. I'll get to that in a sec. Hello? Focus on me. On me. My new job is the same lab that I was in before. It's just before I was working in COVID testing. And it got really slow, so it was really easy, which why they fired half the people. And now I'm in the department that processes and bags all of the samples that our lab receives to send them out to other labs to do tests. So it's very high speed, lots of details, lab work. Really annoying. Camera being an ass. Hey, Dracon Chaser. I'm excited for you to be here. I am trying, because I got really off schedule last week with the new job and I was tired. Yeah, they fired me to hire me again. Yes, they didn't relocate people to other departments because most people aren't qualified to do lab work. They hired a bunch of us with no qualifications because COVID, and then they just fired a bunch of us off, and then they suddenly had an opening in another department that didn't require qualifications, which is how I got the job. It's really annoying, but yeah, I was really tired last week because it's another job where on my feet all day long, and I wasn't used to working 40 hours and whatever. So I was tired and I didn't stream. But I'm trying to make myself stream because I enjoy it. And I can't let little depression head stop me from doing the things that I enjoy. I also don't like to play the capital game. I don't. I'm thinking, thank you so much for doing this, Goose. I'm thinking my current game plan at the moment is just to kind of sit tight for a sec. This job kind of sucks, but it's okay. I'm making some cash. I'm gonna go get a freaking ADHD diagnosis, and then when I am seeing someone that I can talk to, or I'm medicated or whatever, then I will try to find a better job. I gotta do one thing at a time, unfortunately. Me need money, money me now. I just heard about your car payment. I'm really sorry. My car needs a new clutch, so that's gonna be in between $1,000 and $2,000. Or I just let my car die slowly, or maybe quickly, because needing a new clutch sounds like a big issue. Car repairs don't really happen on $15 an hour. That is what I've noticed, anyway. Hello, Sneff. Lovely to have you. Sorry about your car. That sucks. Was your last one under warranty? I always try to make sure that I get my car batteries from Walmart because they're relatively cheap and they're under warranty. I can get free batteries. No clue. Maybe try to find out. Could save you $100. Let's see. Do y'all remember if this is one of those games that's loud? Is this one of those games that's going to destroy your eardrums when I turn it on? Here's what we'll do. Let's turn the desktop audio down. We'll just guess. I'm gonna assume it's a loud game. We'll turn it down, and then if it's not a loud game, we'll turn it back up. I'm a genius. Turn on window capture. Jet Force Gemini. Oh, back to work. Sorry, bud. I'll see you next time. Good luck. We love you. I refuse to work hard. Good for you. Is this Praxis? Yes, it is. What was it that David Graeber said? In order to save the world, we have to stop working so much. Alright, folks. How's the audio? How do I sound compared to the bangin' theme song of this game? Es good? Buenas? Big thumbs up? We'll figure it out as we go. That's all I need, Simbel. Your personal opinion means the world to me. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all this week, folks. Andy, if you're out there, I'm gonna make it to the game tomorrow. God, if you're out there and you will allow it to stop raining for a little bit, I'm gonna skate this week. We're gonna do it all, fam. I feel like I'm like Liz Lemon. She's like, I can have it all. I'm gonna be the girl that can have it all. I got a new board. I went up to 8.5 inches. Up from 8.3 inches wide, that is. That's an exciting development. Big boards are cool. We like big boards. I made a joke about it on Twitter that I'm a size queen. Very good joke. Top tier humor. Can't be beat. I would like to be up there, please. Oh, your brain turns off when you hear inches being mentioned? Oh, shit. I went up... I think my trucks went up 10 millimeters. If that helps. In width. On average, the smallest boards are, yeah, girth. On average, the smallest boards are 7.75, and the biggest boards are like 9. For reference, if you need a sliding scale. It's pretty. It's so far it's unscathed because I have not skated in like the last 2 weeks. Because when I told y'all that I was a skater, I actually lied. Joke's on you. I'm a poser. Oh my god. What else is new? I went out with coworkers for the 4th of July last night. I thought it would be a good idea to try to meet coworkers, and like, they were chill, which is cool. But I haven't like celebrated the 4th of July in a minute. It was a very strange experience. For anyone who doesn't have any context, the 4th of July is the United States' Independence Day. So they say. Yeah, roller skating is a hell of a drug. I tried to get Marissa into it, but it seems like if you don't have a burning passion, it's gonna be really hard to overcome the fact that you gotta fall. You gotta fall. Yeah, 4th of July is fireworks. Fitting that a U.S. celebration is bombs. They shoot them off in Austin. They shoot them off like right in the middle of the city because the city is like split in half by a river. A river that they call a lake. And they shoot them off right over the river, like in the middle of downtown. And that just seems just extremely aggravating for anyone who lives there. Oh god. Oh god, what have I stumbled into? My machine gun is empty. Get to work and get fit. Hell yeah. They do take less storage space than a bike. I have found in my experience that it kind of sucks to have to like take them on and put them off, which is why I really like the skateboard, which I realize requires maybe a bit more time investment to like get good with. But the skateboard you can just carry with you. I'm a little biased. I'll admit it. But yeah, roller skates are dope, and if you ever feel yourself picking that, you know, getting that fire back, you should absolutely go back to it. Yeah, exactly. Like right in the middle of downtown for pets, children, people have to go to work in the morning because it was on a Sunday night. People with PTSD, yes. It's horrible. Oh, that's a bummy. Just bought a new board and it hurt. That was a painful experience. Oh, is this all that's in here? I'm gonna need more than that. Oh, let me out. The price of skateware, like not skateware, but like skate hardware has gone up in the last year, like significantly. The last time I bought an entire new complete deck, it was like $130. This time I bought an entire new complete deck and it cost over $160. Not even 10 minutes. Simbel, that just sounds like a quitter's attitude. Yeah, it hurts bad. They started charging for things they didn't used to charge for. Like, I get it. I'm assuming it's been a very hard year for local skate shops. Ow. I'm assuming it's been a very hard year for local skate shops. But they didn't used to charge for grip tape. Grip tape comes with the board. That's all I'm saying. Now they're charging for it, and it's more than $5. Grip tape is dirt cheap. It should not cost anything. Fucking disgusting. Oh my god. Forgot about this. The slave owner is feeding the teddy bears to the dog. Yes. In a sense, since nobody in the store was like wearing a mask, it can be very expensive to breathe inside the store. In a sense, nobody here is in Texas anymore. I'm that loser now who is still wearing a mask in public, and I feel like people are judging me for it. Whatever, I'm hot, so I can get away with it. Where's my machine gun? It's still empty? Machine gun ammo, up here, please. Only one? Only one max? Here we go. This is what you wished for. Oh my god, please. You're still in the state and masked? Oh, okay, hell yeah. Fair enough. I guess maybe just Austin then. I walked into, like I said, I went out with my coworkers last night. We went into a taco shop, and I put my mask on when we walked into the shop, and nobody else did. And there was a thickness, a heavy weight in the air when I did that. I definitely changed the vibe. I don't know what to tell you. I made a tweet about this too. Yeah, they're all fully vaxxed. They're all very confident. I am too, for the record. I made a tweet about this. I was like at HEB, our grocery store, and like a solid half of the people in there aren't wearing masks anymore. And it's like the sheer bravado that you have to have, because think about it. It's like, it's Pascal's wager, right? What is the cost? The cost is that you wear a light piece of fabric over your face. What's the potential payoff? Not getting a horrible illness. It's so easy. I don't understand. I realize that it's like a year too late to be doing this bit, but it's what I've been thinking about lately. Yeah, but like, I'm not going to be able to explain pathology to somebody at a grocery store. Also, the United States, like the CDC, is not doing a very good job of explaining pathology. Because like the most common thing I have heard in response to like the masks is, I don't care if I get it. And I'm like, I know, but I don't care about you either. I care about me, and I care about that person over there. Hey, sailor. What's up? Yeah, they should know, but also, like, where I work in the lab, we're not really medical professionals. I got hired on as a temp because I had a degree. Some people in there don't have degrees. The only requirement is a high school diploma. We're not medical workers. We just needed a job. Like, we handle blood and urine and stool and... Sorry, this is gross, isn't it? No, we handle all of it. And, like, people don't wash their hands still. Yeah, I apologize for conflating degree and smarts. Education and curiosity are not the same thing. You can be a curious and engaged person with no education. No formal education, I should say, because I don't want to discount home education. On the question of being both vaccinated and continuing to mask. Yes? A lot of people have degrees. Yes. I'm trying to be careful with my language because I don't like the idea that, like, it's a very taken for granted idea that people are either smart or dumb. And I know that's not what you mean, but I'm trying to be careful with my language and not use the words smart or dumb anymore. I'm like Mildred of Thought Slime fame, where they like to use the words curious and incurious. I think that is a very, very nice way to put it. So I need things to happen. Where do I go next? Following that thought, a lot of people have degrees and are extremely incurious about the world. Potentially even purposefully obtuse. Like myself, I have a degree, but I'm still, this bitch. What does that say about me? Alright, Juno, I need you to come walk on fire for me. Game saved. Pfizer's 95% protection and masking being 70% effective is the most common number I can find. That tracks for me. It's about what I've heard. Now, some of my keener viewers will notice where the Lady Susanna is going with this right now. That's not 100%. Even if you combine them. That's what I'm saying. That's like when my mom and I go places. She's like, "You all still wearing your masks places?" And I'm like, "Yeah. I mean, at the very minimum, just because like 95% isn't 100." That's my thought process anyway. Trying not to get sick. Ask any Diablo player if they want to give up either one. If those were take reduced % damage. Yeah, you would want both stacked as high as you can. Hell, you'd put on another mask if it added another 70. Hell, you'd put on another mask if it added another 15. I've been playing a lot of Diablo recently with my brothers. I'm very excited for Diablo 2. Diablo 2 again. That's September, right? Oh no, that's a dead teddy bear. We gotta start the planet over. Sorry, fam. I killed a damn animal. Sorry, they're people? Sorry, they're people? Save game. Travel back. Mm-hmm. Speaking of this bitch, hey, do y'all do this? Do you spill drinks on yourself, just like out of the sides of your mouth? Like the dumbest person alive? I do. Like kind of all the time. more than I'd like to admit. I don't have patience for drinking properly. I want to drink a large amount of liquid. Yeah, exactly. I just want more juice in my body. Fuck me up with that bread juice. Huh. Huh. Alright, first things first, in the next room, you gotta go pick up the teddy before you kill any enemies, because apparently they dive bomb. Anyway, that's me recently. What are y'all up to? What's been on y'all's minds? Anything cool? Multiplying your toughness by 66 2/3. My toughness has a permanent multiplier of 69. Mask is damage reduction. The vaccine is a chance to ignore all damage. That's fun. I like that. This is like that, I'm so sorry, but every time someone talks about like the real world in terms of like video game statistics, I always think of those liberal memes that's like Joe Biden got into office and the United States has patch notes and it's like plus 100% to common sense, and it's like I'm sorry. It hurts. Do they really both calculate the same? Goodness. Percentages are like extremely convenient because they always work out the same. Uninstalled racism. Thank you, Harold. Welcome in. Oh my god. Liberal Twitter is it's a fantastic place to be. Sorry, I don't want to dunk on anybody too hard. Liberals are just like liberal Twitter sucks ass. I'm always watching. Oh my god. Yo, straight up, I installed a new chatbot for the event on Saturday, the fashion show. I've got some like music cues that'll play, and I got a new scene set up for the runway. It's gonna be great. But I installed a chatbot, and one of the features the chatbot has is that it shows the names of the viewers, not just the chatters. And there were names in there that I have never seen before. So, if any of y'all who have never chatted before are hanging out right now, lurking, I love you. I'm glad that you're here. Please keep vibing. Keep doing what you're doing. It was a nice surprise. I saw like 5 names that were watching me that day that I had never seen before, and I was like, oh shit, thanks for coming. That was fun. Yeah, that's what we call libs. Libs in the US. In the United States, liberal has 2 meanings. In colloquial terms, liberal means like Democrat, like progressives, like not conservatives. But in like the political philosophy sense, liberals are, it's like a specific ideology that believes the free market is the way to achieving equality and freedom for all. So it's a capitalist ideology that has like the founding fathers like pursuit of happiness or whatever. But yeah, it's what Susanna said. People who are not conservative, but who are not really progressive, but they like to think they are. Welcome back. Did I leave you too much work to do?
No, we'll just get the toilet paper and stuff later.
Okay, thank you. Everybody say hi to Goose. I gotta get a chat command for Goose appearances.
Oh yes, I got watermelon. Forgot.
Ordering groceries for pickup is always fun because it's like a surprise what you're gonna get.
Hey.
What's she doing? Huh?
Silly cat.
Goose is loose. The wonderful person behind the person. She does support me and also is constantly staring at my behind, so it's true in more ways than one. Ooh.
Watermelon is gonna be kind of like gummy worms.
Kind of like gummy worms. Yeah, watermelon is kind of like gummy worms. Right, guys? Right? I don't have any ammo. That sucks. Pew. Strafe. Strafe. Shoot. Strafe. Ooh. Quick little buggers. Alright, they strafe and they shoot. Got one. Listen, if we were in Goose's position. Look, I don't want to encourage y'all too much, but really all you need to do is ask. I'm not ashamed when when I'm behind a camera, I'm not nervous. If you ever saw me in real life, I would not do any of this performance stuff for y'all. But I have showed my ass on stream. What? Not bare ass. But I did present rear. Funny and confusing to watch USA politics. Oh, baby. It is the other way around. You did miss the ass stream. It was when we were sewing. I was taking in the waste of some jeans, so I had to present so that people would be, you know, they could give me feedback on how the back looked when I sewed it back up. We'll do it again, don't worry.
I got your coffees.
Thank you.
Espressos.
Oh, yeah, I was saying earlier, freaking my coffee machine stopped working. The light turns on and the clock still shows numbers, but it ain't get hot, and it needs to get hot to brew coffee. So this morning I had instant. Instant is not a good time. It is not a good time. Plainly put. F. With one exception. If you make instant coffee on a camp stove, that's the way to go. Kettle and filter is genius, actually. I have a French press, and when my coffee maker broke, I went to get out the French press, and I forgot that I hadn't cleaned it since the last time I used it, which was a couple months back. So the coffee grounds at the bottom had become a mold culture. Absolutely heinous. So that is currently soaking in vinegar. No, please. Jetpack fuel. What a small amount of fuel. Wow. It's how you've made your coffee since moving? Just with a kettle and, oh, hello. There's another teddy. Yeah, mold is, like, it's not always a bad thing. Don't misunderstand me here. However, it's not very tasty. No, that's very smart. I just did instant this morning because I have like 30 minutes to get ready in my place before I leave. Because you can't make me wake up earlier than 6. For some reason, on Mondays, my boss wants me in an hour earlier than the rest of the week, which... How dare you? First of all. I love walking around inside this worm. Cortex. Eshbone. Oh, hello. This is new. This is a new area. I've never been here. Oh, Jesus. I almost killed it. I gotta stop wasting my freaking good gun. That good machine gun. The hardest carry in the whole game. Bacteria wouldn't grow near mold cultures. That's so smart. That's the kind of thing that like wouldn't really occur to me. I'd be like, ew, mold. I'd put it, I'd throw it away. I guess that's why they don't pay me the big bucks. You know, like they pay scientists the big bucks. Hello, you. Got 'em all. No more teddies here. Oh, shoot! It's the worm brain! Oh, this is dope. I have a question. If I come in here, will it kill me? Can't go in. You can't get in there. Yo, this worm is rocking a gigantic walnut. I'm trying to get back up. Oh, there it is. Platforming sections in this game, really good, by the way. In case anyone was wondering. Don't worry, I'll find a way into the worm brain. It looks a little bit like a skull with teeth on the lower side, which I don't love. Or do I? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! Alright, distract me. I do better when I'm not focused. Trust me on this. Y'all, I'm serious. Please. Oh, I should have done this part with Lupus. That little dude can fly. Oh, speaking of Lupus, progress has halted on the cat tank, but I'm getting back to it, don't worry. The worm is thinking too hard. What's it thinking about? What's the worm thinking about, do you think? Probably about how hot it is in the lava that it lives in. It's vibing in a very... Oh! Hell yeah. We get that armored pussy here. Oh my goodness. It's coming. It's coming along. It's coming. Like I said, this week, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna do the things that I want to do, which includes arts and crafts. So we'll get to it. Two hands. Your character's momentum is no joke. Like, they'll keep walking after you land on a platform. It's a real problem. Yay. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's a big project. It looks like it's going to be a lot harder than I assumed it would be at first. But that's never stopped me before. They said lying through their teeth. That is the only thing that's ever stopped me before. Ow! Son of a... I'm getting on that brain. Oh, this part may actually have been intended for Lupus. Maybe touching the brain is a bad idea, actually. Ow. Son of a... Shit part. I'm getting on the brain. Yeah, we did it. What if I kill it? I mean, you'll find that that is a very common thing in this game. The game will be like, here's some health. Oh, psych, you can't. It's impossible to dodge bullets. You're gonna get hurt, dummy. It's a good time. We all have fun here. You know. Invulnerable brain? If only my brain was so strong. This worm is contemplating the Monty Hall problem. If there are 3 ammo crates, and how does the Monty Hall problem go? I'm trying to make a joke here, and I'm not educated enough to do it. If there are 3 ammo crates, and one of them has full machine gun ammo, and 2 of them have fish food, and you have your heart set on one crate, but then Lupus comes by and says, this crate, and points to a crate. Wait, how does it go? Is it just, they don't reveal anything, do they? It's just if you change your mind, you have a better chance. So you have your heart set on one crate, and then Lupus comes by and is like, are you sure about that crate? And you're like, no, I'm gonna pick a different crate. Your chances go up. Is that how it works mathematically? Yeah. 3 doors, 2 goats, 1 car. 3 ammo crates, 1 full machine gun ammo. One of the non-desirable crates is revealed. Oh, okay, so there is a reveal. Alright, I almost made a good joke here. I almost did it. Where? How'd they get behind me? Machine gun ammo, thank you. Let me out. Thank you. God, the music in this game though. Y'all know if I know Nintendo cracks down on copyright, but does Rare? Because I'd really like to just use this music like on my channel. I'm assuming if I overdo it, they'd be like, nah. Oh, who has a magenta key? Does anyone remember? I bet it's Lupus. Oh, I bet you get it here, actually. Okay, that's fine then. The last game that I considered using, because I was really vibing on the Red Faction soundtrack, and I was like, this is kind of an old game. Surely the soundtrack is like, you know, they're not really gonna crack down on copyright or whatever if I just like play the music, like say when I take a bio break or something. But my Red Faction streams, like me streaming the game, have been have gotten flagged for the music copyright. Just the music in game, like literally not playing the music, playing the game flagged the music. And I'm like, doesn't it defeat the whole purpose of Twitch if the music that plays in game is still subject to copyright? Like everything I do here is illegal if that's the logic we're doing, because I'm essentially providing y'all the experience of playing Jet Force Gemini for free. Whatever. Piracy's cool. You seen that Jack Sparrow fella? He's a neat guy. That's it. That's all my comedy for today. Thanks for coming. I'm out of jokes. I hope you enjoyed them while they lasted, because they're not landing anymore. There's a very unique feeling. I'm sure it's not just streamers. It's probably entertainers everywhere that get it. But you really start to get a sense for when your jokes aren't landing anymore. There's a sinking feeling. Oh God. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, they only let me make a maximum of 5 of those sound alerts be free. Bastards. I bet there's another way to do it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about making some upgrades, fam. This Streamlabs bot that I got for the fashion show stream on Saturday, noon central, be there. It's gonna be great. Has some sick features like essentially what you just did, but like also more. I think it would be a really good time. I think we should try it. Anyway, drop your suggestions in the Discord, please. What would be fun for you? I want your head. Got it. I don't know how this song goes. Oh, speaking of songs, have y'all been keeping up with my my lyrics that I've been writing in the Discord in our new creative corner? I'm really proud of them. I sent them to my brother, who's a musician, and he really likes it. And he wants, as soon as I can get, I'm gonna borrow my friend's guitar in like 2 weeks. I think I'll see him next. And my brother said that he would like to offer me music lessons for free. Free music lessons. It's what he does professionally, so that's very nice. And I wanna do music. I decided that doing it analog is gonna be better for me with the sweet ADHD brain, because you get immediate feedback. Whereas like a digital audio workstation like Kay uses is a very slow process. I don't have what it takes for delayed gratification. I wanna move my hand and hear a pretty sound. I feel like it shouldn't be. This is gonna be the boldest thing I've ever said. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to learn guitar. But hear me out. I played ukulele in high school. I know what you're thinking. Panty dropper, right? I was not cool, let's say, in high school. I was in a folk band with my buddy. And I played the ukulele, and I was the second vocalist. Can they play Wonderwall? No, they cannot. Sorry to disappoint. You stay away from me. But I could learn. I haven't picked up a ukulele in years. But my brother is telling me that the hardest part is stuff that I already know. Like getting used to using your strumming hand and stuff like that. No problem. I can handle that, right? I'm gonna be a guitar pro very soon. Get excited for that, y'all. It's gonna come back in a big way on stream. I don't know, maybe. I want to start doing more things with stream. Like, for instance, I still really want to do more crafting streams. I haven't really made any clothes recently. Ideally, I'll start getting commissions eventually, and then I can stream and make commissions at the same time, which is like a career double whammy. Oh, I want to stream the making of the cat tank too, because I think that's going to be a good motivation to get me to do it. And then, I don't know, maybe music could be in the future. If y'all are into that, or, you know, if like you're not also, I might do it anyway. Absolutely hate these missions. The music is great though. I've said the same thing every time I've played one of these, haven't I? I make a comment about how I hate them, but the music is good. Sounds like me. What? What are the objectives? Oh, it's just collecting all the DNA strands. Okay, bet. It says getting done in the time allowed, but it doesn't tell you what the time allowed is. Isn't that fun? I have to get them all. Haha, psych, I missed one. Haha, I'm done. It's over. No, please. No, please. I'm gonna look this up, actually. I got a merit. That's good enough. I need to find out if those Floyd medallions do anything for me. Because they're absolute trash, unfun missions. Garbage. Truly. Hold on. Floyd Awards. Jet Force Gemini. Because I feel like... Ah, hi! Welcome. Oh, they're secrets. Yeah, it's like characters for multiplayer and stages for multiplayer and like cheat codes where you can make the blood rainbow colors, and I'm not doing it. I just want to beat the game and get the fuck out of here. How is your walk? Is it still unbearable where you are? I pray that it is not. Went okay? Alright. Humid. Yeah. I'm hoping... It's supposed to rain all fucking week where I'm at, so I'm hoping that'll get rid of our humidity here. It's usually dry in Austin. But I guess God said, fuck you this year. Or, you know... the 100 companies that are causing 71% of all carbon emissions. What's this? Biting commentary? Damn. Look at them. Let's take a peek. Juno can go anywhere. Let's see what's around. God, are you all hearing that bell, though? So fucking good. Ugh, I made such a good tweet. My tweets are... all my best jokes, in my estimation, are completely self-serving. They're just extremely niche jokes that you basically have to be me to enjoy. I'm okay with it. But I made this tweet where I was like, yeah, I'll get to your album rec. Just let me finish this song. And I posted the link to the SS Anubis theme from this game, extended version. It was like an hour long. That's a good joke. I don't care what anybody says. Who's gonna laugh at Jet Force Gemini jokes? Hey, y'all remember when that meme that was going around that was like, hand me the aux? And it was like, you're not gonna play insert joke here, and then they play the joke. Can we bring that one back just for the Jet Force Gemini soundtrack, and then we can move on? Where else does Juno have to go? There's lava on the Sekhmet. That's a good joke. It's fine. I make art because I enjoy making art, not because I need other people to laugh at it. That's just a nice bonus, you know? Yes, my memes are art. What about it? I really want a person who is a better writer than me to make a full fucking dissertation on the language of memes, like, as a medium. I feel like there's so much you can write. Like, it's a point that's been made before, but you'll see memes these days that are like, it's like a textless, abstracted version of a combination of 2 or 3 other memes that are like months or years old, and the only way to get the joke is to have a reference point for like 4 different moments in history. And it's a beautiful thing. It was so nice to have you here again, Simbel. We're gonna be trying to stream more, so hopefully you can come by. But you have a good night's sleep. You deserve it. Reinvented hieroglyphics? Yeah. It's pictures and meaning. It's like... it's beautiful, though, because it's... Because you can do it without pictures. Like, you can reference the intent or, like, the thought behind an older meme without even referencing its actual image. Oh, it's beautiful. Unemployed in August. Hey, we'll stream a shitload in August. I'll make it happen. Maybe I'll be unemployed in August and we'll vibe together. It'll be good. Alright, unfortunately we have to go do Eshbone again because there was a part that was water. You wanna see something fun? Check this out, Skip it. Skip it. Just run past. This is the Dark Souls strategy, by the way. If y'all are wondering how to be successful in Dark Souls, it's this. If you've been in a room before, you know it well enough to run past it. That's the secret. That's the Dark Souls secret. You only have to go through a room legitimately one time. I would like a gun, please. One with ammunition, preferably. Anyway, in this essay, I will... I don't know, I'm sorry to keep going on, but I'm just very excited about the idea that just the way that we communicate, even through so much abstraction, it's like it's a beautiful thing. We just understand each other, you know? The Dark Souls secret is roll. Well, see, that's part of the running through the room. You just roll past everything. Can I have machine gun ammo, please? Someone save me from this nightmare. I'm not even following my own advice. I just told y'all to run past everything and I'm getting bogged down. I'm the hypocrite. It was... Oh, it's a Life Force door! Oh, we're fucked, y'all. This is game over. Ooh, is that machine gun ammo? Open the door. Open the door. Do it, coward. Damn it. This game has a hard cap on the Dark Souls strategy. There's still somebody around here. There's still somebody around here. Keep your eye on Floyd's butt. Oh, no, there's nobody left. Where are my homing rockets? They just sidestepped my homing rockets? I was under the impression they were homing rockets. Oh my god, it's formed a perfect orbit. We've created something beautiful here. Oh, that was nice. I'm just gonna die in here. I'm just wasting time until I die. I appreciate y'all like just sitting here and watching me slowly lose my grip on reality. Outer Wilds thoughts again. That game is incredible. It is everything that I wanted, and so much more that I couldn't have possibly even known that I wanted before I experienced it. You know what I mean? I went and I watched Jacob Geller's video on it again, which is a beautiful video, and then I went and I watched Super Bunny Hop's video on it again, which is a less poetic video, but instead explores the physics of it, which was just as fun. I highly recommend it if y'all are craving that Outer Wilds high. Just go listen to passionate people talk about it. It's just as good. The game's incredible. We're on to Baba Is You now, which is already breaking my brain. Saturday puzzle days are the best days. I'm being a little loose with the term puzzle for like Outer Wilds and things, but I don't care. I'm having a good time. It's the best day. I walk away with a little bit of a headache and my throat hurts from shouting, and I'm like, you know what? I would do this forever. It's good. Baba is Outer Wilds. Baba is whatever you want. Baba is text. Not you is Baba. Oh my god, I don't know if y'all were there, but we got to knots, which infinite more complexity into logic puzzles when you include not statements. So good. Baba Is You is like, if you want to get someone who's like curious, if you want to get them excited about programming, Not Baba Is Not Win. If you want to get someone who's like naturally curious, or you know, naturally someone who is curious, you want to get them engaged in the idea of programming, make them play Baba Is You. It's like logic puzzles, and then watch them get their hearts ripped out when they figure out that actual programming is never really a fun puzzle to solve.
Just grabbed me by my anklet.
Alexandra, don't weep for me. You'll be there too. I'm dragging you down into the trenches. We will do it together. Actual programming, I'm assuming, yeah, simpler, but is that any fun? I like that it's wild. I like thinking in the abstract. I like thinking about things that I've never thought about before. It can be fun. I believe that. My only real experience to programming was in the context of a chemical engineering class within the confines of an Excel spreadsheet. So it's not the best pitch for programming. I like the idea of logic puzzles. I like the idea of solving problems. I like the idea of setting up a thing and then watching it run. But I just feel like the actual monotony of it, I can't really get behind. But then again, I'm not really fully exposed. So I don't really know what I'm missing. I had friends in high school who used to come over to like sleep over, but so that it was a group of 3 of us. We were all really tight. But the 2 of them, were in computer science, and I was not in computer science. And so they would come over to my place to spend the night at my place, and then they would huddle around my computer and they would spend the entire night writing a program to shuffle a deck of cards so that they could make a blackjack game. I'm not joking. I was so pissed. I like played my own game and I would check in every now and then to see how they were doing. So yeah, I'm assuming that it can absorb you. It can pull you in. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's just using me for my house and my computer. Yeah. Meow.
Somebody wants dinner.
Hey, me too. I'm gonna go snag the magenta key before I, just in case I need it, I'm gonna go snag the magenta key before for the AI that shuffles cards. I had a whole thing with cards in high school. I feel like it was almost a really interesting story that I got sucked into like an underground poker ring in high school. But then it turns out that it's actually boring because it was just like suburban white kids with a lot of money to burn. But yeah, for a while I got sucked into an underground poker ring. They played, a bunch of people that I knew through school would play every Saturday night with like a $20 buy-in or something. And it turned out, like after 2 years of this, when everybody had gone off to college, we found out that one of the big players was cheating the whole time. And that dude walked away with like $3,000. And I guess we never got it back. I played a couple of times. I got about $70 deep. I think about $70 negative in total, and I stopped playing because I don't have the attention span to like think strategically and lie for a long period of time. You thinking leftovers tonight, Goose?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear.
We'll make some chicken.
Oh, baby. Babies. And a gun? Is it fish food? Am I finally getting fish food? Oh, it's the blue key! Uncannily, this works wonders on doors with blue locks.
Did you take the brisket?
I took the fatty brisket.
Okay, so this is all just
Yeah.
there's a lot.
It was really good. It was so strange when I microwaved it. Like the brisket boiled, so it just made like a juice, and there wasn't like a fatty bit left.
Oh yeah,
It was really tasty. Is this Doom now? Yeah, baby, we got all kinds of keys. You ain't seen all these keys? Look at all them keys. Okay, there are 2 doors on Eshabone. Not Eshabone. Sorry. There are 2 doors on Rith Essa that take the blue key. It's exciting. I feel like this game had to have been at least partially inspired by Doom, right? Speaking of Doom, now there's a game that I keep losing interest in every time I try to play it. Don't hate me for that sentence. I gotta go play Doom 2016, y'all. I've never finished it. Would y'all be there for me if I played Doom 2016? It might be really hard on my computer to also stream it. I could also actually I might rather play a classic Doom. Specialist Magazine. Oh, that's also for Rith Essa. It is tiring. I don't know. I feel like... This may or may not be a hot take. I want my games to have a significant amount of downtime. A significant amount of downtime between the action. Like Dark Souls. I was playing through Dark Souls again recently, and I realized, like, most of that game, you're not doing anything. You're not fighting, you're not, like, exploring, you're just walking through an empty hallway for most of the game. And I like that shit. It's so nice. I feel like Doom 2016 and games inspired by it, like Necromunda Hired Gun afterwards, I'll try really hard to like keep it up the whole time, which they're doing a very good job of that. But I just wear out. I just get so tired. You good, homie?
Yeah.
What's this? Will it kill me? It might kill me.
I'm good, homie.
Yep. I like downtime a lot. I'm really excited to play Dark Souls 2 Randomizer next weekend. I did purchase Dark Souls 2 again, making this the 3rd purchase of Dark Souls 2 in my lifetime. It is the first time that I have not bought it at full price, though. So, that's nice. I bought Scholar of the First Sin because I got the original Dark Souls 2 on Steam when it came out. And then I got Scholar of the First Sin on PlayStation when that came out. But I needed to get Scholar of the First Sin because there's no randomizer mod for the original version of the game. So I bought it again. And I have no regrets. It's going to be so good. We're going to be doing a fashion show. And every time I change clothes, my character's going to change clothes. It's going to be fly as hell. You are not prepared. Okay. Thank you. I thought it was a fun idea. I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to, like, you know, be a streamer. I feel like I haven't really put a whole lot of effort into this, and I really should, you know? Prepare to bee fly? Yes. Yes. Oh, that's really good. I should have used that. I should have brought this up on stream first and stolen all of your jokes. I put the on my poster, I have the Forlorn, the character, looking up at 3 outfits of mine with the anime blush edited onto his face. That was my joke. As for the poster. Thought it was pretty good. I don't know. Okay. So Vela is the only one who can complete the teddy bears in this level, which means that we have to be careful to not leave before I get all the teddy bears. Actually, have any of them died yet? Current run, 8 saved, 4 remain, none dead. Okay. In the thorax, anyway. Which is the last one that needs to all the teddy bears. Okay, cool. I need to keep testing the waters on this game. Are y'all still interested in Jet Force Gemini? Or is it just me? Because I can play this in my free time and move on to something else. You know? The meme I posted on Twitter is legitimate. I feel like it's not drawing in crowds. But I kind of want my thing, you know? I want my thing to be that I do what I like. Hey! Where's she at? Where's my cat? Co-op buddies meat shields for DS3? Oh, that sounds actually dope as F. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I will almost definitely be playing DS3 again. Do you have it on PlayStation? Because I only have it on PlayStation. Did I just ruin everything? It'll be on sale at some point. I'm gonna have to pick it up because you know I'm gonna play it modded on stream. So if I see it on sale, I will pick up Dark Souls 3 again, and I will I definitely take you up on that offer. Actually, is the... Well, I'm actually broke right now. I'm on a prepaid cell phone plan. And my annual plan was up today, so I just dropped like hundreds of dollars on my cell phone plan. But also, like the Steam sale is ending soon, like the summer Steam sale, and I know all of the Dark Souls games are on sale right now. I don't know. Co-op playthroughs of Dark Souls games are great. Like, they're not super built for it, but I played through Bloodborne with my little brother. Fantastic time. Solid 95% of it, we were trying to figure out how to... Oh, there are the last two. Okay, cool. Solid 95% of it, we were just trying to figure out how to summon each other in each area. But once you get that... there's speculation that for Elden Ring, since it's going to be more of an interconnected open world, kind of. I hate using the words open world. They're so poisoned. But 75% off? That's pretty fucking good, yeah. But there's speculation that Elden Ring is going to be maybe more geared towards co-op because there won't be like hard sections where they limit you know, like where you are, or like where you can summon, which would be really cool because I love co-oping Souls games. I'm so excited for Elden Ring, y'all. I cannot. Oh my god. I'm a shill. I'm a corporate shill. FromSoft, sponsor me right now. I have not a bad thing to say about FromSoft. I know it goes against basically all of my values. I always talk shit about corporations. Do they do like bad crunch over at FromSoft? Does anyone know? I feel like no, because their games are always unfinished. You gotta respect it though. I've recently become an enlightened Dark Souls enjoyer. Enchanted Arms? Bet, I'm there. Actually, I know it's like a gimmick that's been done before. I know a lot of streamers have made their whole career on Souls and like FromSoft. But that could be a fun gimmick for my channel, is just exploring all of the FromSoft games. Because I'm going back and playing retro games already. I could just go back and play all the FromSofts. I could go play Kingsfield, Armored Core. I've never heard of Enchanted Arms or Lost Kingdoms, but I'll look into it. I'll do it right now. I won't do it right now. I'm playing Jet Force Gemini. How dare you make me try to stop playing Jet Force Gemini? Back to Rithessa. At least this planet's pretty. Sorry about the texture glitches because of the emulator. No, have you seen those streamers though? Like the first one that comes to mind is Lobos Jr., who's like not a speedrunner. Like I kind of get the speedrunners, you know, who can infinitely speedrun a Souls game. But Lobos Jr. is not a speedrunner. He's just a Souls streamer. He streams Dark Souls, he streams Souls likes, and he streams modded Dark Souls. And like that's it. That's his whole job, and he has a huge following. I want that. Yeah, it was a huge thing for a while. I want it with my whole heart. He has inspired me to do a couple of really fun modded runs though. Like he's done a couple of not enemy randomizers, but fog gate randomizers, where every time you walk through a fog gate, it spits you out in a random fog gate, which is so cool. One of the first streamers you ever watched got big as a Souls YouTuber. Like, there's such a hungry market. The Souls games are just so good. Because YouTube is trash. Hey, I started streaming on YouTube. Isn't that a fun sentence? I streamed, I think, 2 or 3 times on YouTube, and I got excited about streaming, and then I moved to Twitch. Plays a lot more than Souls now. I think, like, at some point, well, Lobos Jr. is the counter argument to what I'm about to say, but I was about to say, oh, that's fair. No, the Souls community is not super dope. Not very poggers. I think just because if you court, like, no matter how of an okay guy you are, if you court the Souls audience, like the hardcore gamers, you're in a bad way. What if I could be the one? I'm gonna be the one queer Souls streamer. How about that? How's that sound? Surely there's another. Surely I wouldn't be the first. Nothing new under the sun and all that. Which I'm not sure I believe, to be honest. But, you know, there's some truth to it. I don't think it's literally true, which I guess kind of goes against the spirit of it. Winding pathways. Love this. I remember this this multiplayer map though. Fuck! That's a dead teddy. They're always gonna do me like that. Alright, we're leaving the planet, we're coming back. Vella's the only one who has the blue key. She's the only one who can do this. Look, there's one thing about being a nerd, and there's one thing about being a Nazi. Like, I'm a Gundam nerd, right? I fucking love Gundam. But I don't fly the Xeon flag. Because that's Nazi shit. And we need to start recognizing that that's Nazi shit. You know what I mean? They shout Sieg Xeon and they like do a thing, like unacceptable behavior. Gundam is so good though. Like the original Gundam is about the co-option of like reasonably sure he's not a Nazi, but he doesn't get that. Yeah, I know. They never get that. Like you criticize a Warhammer, like a Space Marine fan for being like a little too into the Imperium, and they're like, it's just Warhammer. You're like, no, that's Nazi shit.
I dropped my watermelon.
Oh, goose.
I think I can wash it.
Hey, while you're in the kitchen, will you grab me a beer? I was just about to get up. You don't have to. I'm sorry. It's good for her. She needs a treat. She's just vibing in the middle of the room. She's not doing shit. Yeah, thank you. No tolerance of them being German American, who moved back to Germany, doesn't put up with Nazis, but the emblem, come on. I know. It's like, I don't know. Like, I get it, I guess. But you don't fly the Xeon flag. You know what I mean? Fandom can only go so far. I'll stand by that. Speaking of, I have not seen Gundam Hathaway yet. Actually, I might text my brother and see if he wants to watch it tonight. I've been waiting to watch it with him because we grew up in Gundam together. But the new Gundam Hathaway is about the son of a military officer who, I don't know how it ends, so I don't know what the statement actually is. But the pitch is, the son of a military officer who was raised in tragedy becomes disillusioned with essentially the America equivalent, the Earth Federation, and becomes an anti-Earth Federation terrorist. And he's the main character. And I'm very excited to watch this movie. Let's see what Steven thinks. It's so cool. It's so good. Gundam is so smart. It's like... So the antagonists of the original show... Sorry, I'm going to rant about Gundam for a sec now. That's what you get. You came to my stream. You signed the contract. So the original Gundam is a conflict between colonies in space colonies. So they're not stealing anyone's land, which is important to note because they're supposed to be sympathetic. Colonies in space who want independence from the Earth sphere that doesn't have their interests at heart, right? Very sympathetic. They want autonomy because they have different needs because they live in space. And the Earth sphere is giving all of their budget to, the Earth because of course they are. So an essentially like a coded communist, like basically Karl Marx. His name is Zeon Zum Daikun. He's a philosopher and a political activist. Starts a movement. Starts a movement for Spacenoid independence. He is assassinated by an aristocratic family who co-opt his message and start a movement called Zeonism. Their family name is Zeon. They start a movement called Zeonism. They start a principality of Zeon, and they co-opt the communists' language to make a fascist movement, and they go to war, and they are war criminals against the Earth. And so the whole first show is a conflict between the Earth Federation and the Principality of Zeon, which is like an American-styled fascist and like a Nazi-styled fascist going to war. And so throughout the show, everybody on the Earth Federation side, the protagonists, start to realize that the war is shit, the Earth Federation is shit, the Principality of Zeon is shit. And then the sequel goes and takes that whole concept and further ups it, because they make the antagonists of the show explicitly be a hyper-fascist wing of the Earth Federation. It's so good. I absolutely love it. If you want more laughs and possibly cringe, streamer in question goes by a German spy because he worked a desk job for the German intelligence agency. Oh, wow. I will not be answering questions about grammatical coincidences and usernames at this time. Okay. I get it. No, it's so good because the ultimate message of the show, because the big plot device that kind of kicks off the war is the emergence of a new type of person called new types who develop like an extra sense, like a sixth sense. And the idealistic communist Zeon Zum Daikun calls them new types, and he says that their ability is to understand without misconception. So the whole idea is that these people have evolved in space to understand each other on a fundamental level without needing words. And then the Principality of Zeon and the Earth Federation take this new beautiful type of person that's developing in space and turns them into weapons, because it turns out that being able to understand another human being on a fundamental level makes you really good at reading your opponent in combat. So, like, it's this show about how these beautiful idealistic things get twisted into something dark under a hierarchical fascist military regime. It's so good. I adore Gundam. Not all of them are that good, but at their heart, they always have the same thing to say. War is bad. Understanding each other is good. I like it. Anyway, Gundam rant over. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. I might write an essay about Gundam. Make Andy write an essay about Gundam. She's smarter than me. she... Gundam Wing has nothing to say. Quote, tweet, quote here. Gundam Wing, I have to go watch it again. It's one of the ones I watched when I was much younger because it was on Toonami. So I did not watch it with a critical eye. I watched it for the giant robots. Gundam Wing has nothing to say. I believe it. Gundam Wing is kind of trash. But like, in the way that your whole childhood is trash. You know what I mean? In a good way. Is it a door? It is a door. God, I need to get in a Discord call with Tyr and just talk about Gundam for like 3 hours straight. I gotta go back and read all of the frickin' Wikipedia entries for Gundam again. I feel like I've forgotten so much. I was having a conversation with Fiora Bunny, another streamer. I was in her chat talking about Gundam, and we had exactly opposite opinions on a lot of things. And I'm like, am I just remembering wrong? Most of it is garbage. You can skip it. I have seen all of that garbage. I'm actually weirdly proud of the percentage of Gundam that I have seen. Like, I've seen a good 80% of Gundam, and considering there are like 40-something Gundam series that are all like 50 episodes long, I think that's pretty fucking... Like, that's nerd cred. If there ever was nerd cred, right? I don't know. Basically, just watch 0079, the original Gundam. It's really good. Watch Zeta. It's really good. It's the sequel. And then watch Double Zeta, and everybody will tell you that it's bad, and I'm here to tell you that they're wrong. They're wrong. Double Zeta is fun because Double Zeta is about the kids. And it's supposed to be fun. And it's a good time. Everybody just wants Gundam to be sad all the time. And I don't know. I had a good time watching some kids fuck around in giant robots. If the original Gundam is about how fascists can co-opt progressive movements and turn them into something horrible, then the sequel is about how fascism hides in places you wouldn't have expected, like, say, your home country, or I guess in this case, planet. Then Double Zeta is about how the kids are all right. They'll figure it out. I like that. I like it a lot. And then everybody's like, oh, the tone is so off. Oh, the main character's so dumb and naive. Yeah. He's a 16-year-old poor kid trying to get his little sister through school. And so he sells scrap. And he gets sucked into a conflict that he didn't want just because he's trying to help people. And he tries to find the best way out of the situation every time, even if it's not a good tactical decision. He's just a sweet little boy who's trying to take care of his sister and his friends. That's good. That's good. Alright, now Gundam rant over. For real this time. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me right back in. That's one of those things that I really begrudge ADHD for, is that I really wanted to get into Gunpla for a while. Gunpla? Gunpla? Gundam plastic model kits. But I just can't. I can't sit still and do a detail-oriented craft for that long. I just can't do it. It takes so much patience that I don't have. What's up, Oryx? How you doing? We're talking about Gundam. Well, We were talking about Gundam. I have officially promised that my Gundam rant is over. Now I'm talking about how ADHD has shut me off of the possibility of enjoying hobbies that I thought I would be interested in. How's your day? Is Gundam an anime? Yeah, it's one of the classics. It's the granddaddy mech anime. It's just finished work. It's 2 a.m. Holy shit. You do not have to stay. Really sweet of you to pop by, though. God, you work nights, huh? I weep for you. I have nothing but respect for the strength in your heart. I'm on the conveyor. Yeah. Whoa! I really appreciate your input, by the way. You've had a lot of insight that I really needed. I'm really excited about where the project's going. I'm borrowing a friend's guitar sometime in the next 2 weeks. And my older brother, who is a guitar, piano, and drum instructor, is gonna start giving me lessons. So I'm gonna learn music, baby. Backseat songwriting? No, it's a collaborative experience. It's not backseat at all. You're part of it. Fuck, I'll credit you in the song. Thunderstorm damn near gave me heart. Yes. I got home from work today and I went to go do a poo-poo. And I came out of the bathroom and it was like, woo, on my window. And I was like, very evocative, I know. I'm a grand storyteller. Yeah, I'm just starting. I like to fuck around with like lyrics in my head, but I never really write them down. I played ukulele in high school, kind of casually, but I've never really like tried to learn how to play and write music, and so I'm just getting into it. Thunderstorm alerts and no storm. Ain't God just a tease? They sure love to fuck with me. One of my favorite things to do when I'm outside walking around and it's really threatening to rain is to shout at the sky and just say, fuck you too, God. I know what you're thinking. Alec, are you okay? You have an aspirational banjo that you got in school. I have nothing but respect for that. I picked up a ukulele as actually one of my proudest achievements ever is that I picked up a ukulele as like a novelty souvenir. And I actually learned how to play it, kind of. Have I not been smote yet? God has respect for people who aren't cowards. You want the sky to rend open and strike the earth? Holy shit. My current musical obsession right now, the Mountain Goats, has a song called Mobile, and the chorus goes, I'm on a balcony in Mobile, Alabama, waiting for the wind to throw me down. Which is just... whole song, he's talking about the parable of Jonah and the whale, and he's talking about how if God won't keep me safe and warm, then send down a storm. I love it. So good. We are the same species of hipster, and also rain is good. Yes, I agree. It's so good. It's a really good song. I'm really loving the album. The drummer of the Mountain Goats is one of my favorite drummers of all time. Just so neat, so clean. I love the way he hits the rim. And he gets to go pretty wild on 2 tracks that go into like full jazz breakdown at the end. So it's just a really good time. It's a good album. It's called Dark in Here. You should listen to it. They're not paying me to say this. That's one of my current hyperfixations is the new Mountain Goats album. If you listen to it and you like it, my next recommendation after that would be The Life of the World to Come. That's gotta be one of the top Mountain Goats albums. Gotta be. Although there is a song on that album, that has some worrying implications for the woke crowd, such as myself and my esteemed company. The chorus says, "I won't get better, but someday I'll be free, 'cause I am not this body that imprisons me." And I feel like that kind of implies disabled people would be better off dead, which I don't love for obvious reasons. But I might just be reading a bit too much into it. I don't know. I've gotten to the stage in my life where I have a hard time listening to music I don't agree with politically. Which I feel like isn't that out of the ordinary. I don't know if the song is about being disabled. Here, let's do it together. Let's take a Mountain Goats lyric break. And let's find out what the song is about together. Does that sound good? That sounds good. That's what you come here for. I think it's called... Yeah. Isaiah 45:23 is what it's called, because every song on the album is named after a Bible verse. Because the Mountain Goats are extremely pretentious. In the best way. If my prayer not be humble, make it so. In these last hours, if the spirit waits in check, help me let it go. And should my suffering double, let me never love you less. Let every knee be bent and every tongue confess. And I won't get better, but someday I'll be free, 'cause I am not this body that imprisons me. I read the magazines somebody brought, hold them to my failing eyes until my hands get hot, and when the nurse comes in to change my sheets and clothes, the pain begins to travel, dancing as it goes. Chorus. If my prayer goes unanswered, that's all right. If my path fills with darkness and there's no sign of light, let me praise you for the good times, let me hold your banner high, until the hills are flattened and the rivers all run dry, and I won't get better, etc., etc., etc. It seems to be it's about terminal illness, which is not the same as disability, but I feel like there is some worrying implication, because a lot of the things that people associate with terminal illness, and like especially in music, from like an outside perspective, like chronic pain, being bedridden sometimes, failing eyes is a lyric that they use. There is a fine line between disability and terminal illness, but I feel like a lot of the things that people use as signifiers of both, especially from an outside perspective, get kind of conflated. So I don't love the implication, but I also do recognize, especially now, that it is a song about personal experience with terminal illness. Oh, yeah. I figured that's what you meant. They blur. So it's got some worrying implications that I would disagree with. The album's still good, though. There's a song called Monkey and Bear by Joanna Newsom. I've been meaning to get into Joanna Newsom because there's a Patricia Taxon video where she mentions offhand that the most beautiful and eloquent album of all time was written in 2005, and then throws up a cover of a Joanna Newsom album. And that line has stuck with me for a long time. Anyway, the character called Bear is imprisoned in capitalism by her abuser, the monkey. Spoilers, but she is eventually freed when she disintegrates in the ocean and becomes the Big Dipper. That's my shit. That's my whole shit. Is that from the same album? Alright, I have to listen to it. Here's the problem. I am a poor worker who cannot afford to buy music. I use Spotify. I'm sorry. I know Spotify sucks. I'm not making excuses. I mean, I am making excuses. My intent was to explain the reasoning of why I have Spotify. Joanna Newsom is not on Spotify, is the point I'm trying to make here, which makes it very inconvenient to listen to her work. Some trans sex worker vibes going on in there. Interesting. You can buy music? I mean, if you want to support an artist, yes, you can. I like the way Patty Taxon does it. All of her music is free / pay what you want on Bandcamp. She's also completely anti-copyright and sticks to it. I used her music in one of my skate videos that I have up on YouTube. All she asks is credit. She'll let you use her music for any project that you want, and it's good music too, so I recommend it. Patricia Taxon's pretty good. She's very experimental in a way that I really appreciate as someone who wants to make music but doesn't want to sound like anyone else. What is this? Bitch, I'm a teddy bear. Let's fucking go. This game is good now. I'm on the fucking selfie camera. Oh my god, with no context, that must have been the most insane shit you've ever heard. Hello, I'm a teddy bear now. Look at this. I mean, literally, yes, I am also a teddy bear. Hello. Somebody clip that shit. Thought it was a gay thing, TBH. Oh, yeah. I came out to a couple of my coworkers because I went out with a few people on the 4th of July. And it went well. They did not use the correct pronouns, but they said very nice things. I'm extremely huggable. Fun fact about me is that I don't want to toot my own horn. I do give the best hugs. Something that I have been very proud of for a very long time. I give the best hugs. Cis people are something else, LMAO. Yeah. One of my coworkers brought her fiance, and he's a very good Southern boy. I only say that half sarcastically. I'm sure his heart's in the right place. But when I was talking about, you know, I'm queer as fuck, he was like, I was raised around a lot of gay folks. He was like, I was raised around a lot of gay folks, and I don't have any problem with, you know, people being gay or anything. My only problem is that when people act really flamboyant just for attention. I'm like, Bitch? The fuck do you mean? You get to draw the line where someone has to stop being gay for you? That line, right? Oh my god, that line. I tried to be non-confrontational because I was just meeting these people, but I did stand very firmly on the fact of I like those people. Those people are allowed to be who they want to be. I want to hang out with those people. Basically is what I said. Oh my god, that line. I'm still figuring out how to they dump all their hangups on you immediately. It's hilarious the way they'll like stumble over themselves. Like, oh, I love gay people. I love gay people. I just you know, I just don't understand pronouns, but I love gay people. I don't get me wrong. And it's like, homie, I did not ask. Oh yeah. I'm sure their heart's in the right place. My mom is the same way. She didn't really get it when I came out as non-binary. She doesn't really know what it's about. I'm jealous of feminine men because I feel like I'm not allowed to be that way. The good Southern boy translated. Yeah. Not allowed to be free with who you are. You feel like you have to fit some standard that somebody else set for you. I feel for you. That's the whole reason I came out. For real. But don't put that on me. You know what I mean? That's on you. If I want to act a little feminine, I'm gonna act a little feminine. And it's gonna be cute. Is all I'm saying. So when I'm a teddy bear, I cannot jetpack. Which is a tragedy. Not trying to be like homophobes are gay, LMAO. No, I get you. Cis ladies will tell you how much they hate they, them pronouns because they hate gendered pronouns, and it's like, ma'am. Oh, you're cis? I've never considered it, but I have a cousin that does that sort of thing. Oy, oy. I had to explain to one of them. It's so weird because I've never been like in a real, like in, not a real, sorry, this is a real interaction. In like an IRL, a face-to-face interaction with like a not queer person. I've never had to be the authority before, except with like my family, which is a little different. And one of my coworkers was like, I think they had a cousin or something. They had a cousin who, the way they phrased it, wanted to use he, him pronouns, but he wasn't using, sorry, I'm inserting the correct pronouns here. They were not using the correct pronouns. But he wasn't on hormones or considering getting the surgery or anything. And I was like, speaking as someone who's been in the trans community for a little while, nobody gives a single fuck if you're on hormones or not. Basically, just listen to whatever they tell you they are. It was so weird to have to explain that. Like, if someone comes up to you and is like, hey, I'm this. You think you know better to say no? You think you can just be like, no, you're not? Sorry? Like, that's such a fucked mindset. Elevator got me blocked off. Hello? Hello? Where's this elevator button at? Who knows why they're not on the... Yeah. Like, maybe it's a medical issue that they're not on hormones. Maybe they are a man who really likes their tits. Good for them. Like asking why someone doesn't have kids. Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, you figure like cis folks will do anything to like not ask if a fat person is pregnant, right? Because like that's a faux pas. They'll do anything to not like never ask a lady's weight, etc. But to ask why someone's not on hormones, that's so presumptuous, to say the least. They will definitely ask if a fat person is pregnant. Yeah, I guess they will. It's just, I have heard a lot more often, a lot more commonly with the cis folks, that it is a faux pas to ask a fat person if they're pregnant. Not that they won't do it, just that they recognize that you shouldn't. Alright. If there's no consequence for not being a teddy bear, I'm gonna be a teddy bear. I figure I'll probably complete Rith Essa here, and then I'll go eat dinner and call it a night. And see if Steven wants to watch Gundam Hathaway. I believe he's at work. I had a fun tweet today. This one goes out to all my American friends. So today is the bank holiday. It is the work holiday for the 4th of July, which is a holiday which we in America celebrate all of the freedom that we have. And I spent the holiday at work against my will because I cannot afford to not be at work. And they will fire me if I try to say no. Which I thought was funny. And I tweeted to that effect. Just one of those things, fam. You figure somebody would recognize it at some point. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to go talk to the slave owner as a teddy bear. I bet that unlocks something. The what? Yeah, I know, right? This NPC that I've run across multiple times buys and sells and works in his mine the teddy bear tribals, the friendly, like, damsels in distress, essentially. This guy. Oh, here he's talking openly now. He's talking openly now because I'm dressed as a slave. The Jet Force do-gooders want to break up our little party. Yes, I would like to free the slaves, please. Having Mizar in power isn't such a bad idea, you know. Could give us a lot of room for expansion. And you don't really mind working for the good old farmer, do you? Come on, I'm not that bad. Anyway, you like mining, I like money. It's the perfect partnership. Yeah. Good for them. You never know. I might even start paying you one day, but don't hold your breath. This is what Jet Force will be after. If I give it to you, can you go and bury it somewhere? Aw, sick. Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. Spaceship part. Hell yeah, I knew it. Yeah, we caught, if you go to his house outside of the mine and you talk to him, he apologizes for his dog, Fluffy. and he confesses that he has been feeding the tribals, the teddy bears, to the dog. Had the subtlety of a derailed train. Yeah. If you walk into the doghouse, there's a dismembered leg on the ground next to the food bowl. It's pretty dark. Is it subtle? No. But it's pretty dark. And I mean, it's not wrong. Like, just because it's not subtle doesn't mean it doesn't ring true. Which, again, just because it's ridiculous doesn't mean it wouldn't happen, Oryx. I feel like that's... I don't know. I always... You know what I mean? Especially after this last year. It's so easy to be like, oh, they wouldn't be so obvious in their attempts to hurt poor people. Yes, they would. Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't give a single shit. Like, just because it's not subtle doesn't mean it doesn't ring true. It's something I've had to remind myself a lot when watching fiction lately. I made a tweet about this too back in the day. A banging tweet. Fucking, how did it go? Oh yeah, it was like, gamer dudes will come up on Twitter and be like, yeah, we get it, war is bad, you don't have to make another game about how war is bad. And then they'll go watch the Army Twitch channel play COD Warzone. Like, sometimes an unsubtle message is a good one because clearly people didn't fucking get it the first time. You know what I mean? Anyway. That's what I think. I know it looks like I'm running in circles, but there's a method to this. And I know where I'm going. Trust me. Do you trust me? Oh my god. Please, just let me get where I need to go. Please, God. Please. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, fam. Hey, friends. You wanna know something fun? I'm less than 20 followers away from 200. How about that? How about that? Organic, too. I'm not doing the... I'm trying not to do the follow for follow stuff on Twitter. I'm trying to do it organically. I know there's a lot to be said for taking shortcuts in a lot of things, but I think on Twitch, the most important thing is to have a chat that I like to talk to. So thank you for being the chat that I like to talk to. I'm excited. 200's it's pretty huge for not really... I guess I'm not really doing anything to increase it. Maybe that's a failure on my part. Does anyone know how to be a Twitch streamer? Because I don't. Suggest a spicy poll. Should you raise your top surgery fundraiser goal to get the full surgery amount, or should you leave it at a third? Well, here's a question. Well, let's open it up. Let's make this democratic. We'll do the poll. But I do have a follow-up question for you. Question. Full amount? 1/3? Five minutes for this poll. Take your time. Here's my follow-up question. At what rate are you raising money at the moment? How is it going? Very well? Because if you've got momentum, I say take full advantage of it and you get your full top surgery. I support you all the way. Does raising the amount... Oh, that's a good question too. Does raising the amount mean you don't get anything if you don't get the full amount? Could you do 2 fundraisers and raise like a portion of it now and a portion of it later? Because I mean, ideally, it would be really cool if you got the full amount raised. That'd be amazing. Are you on Twitter? Because I can like pass your fundraiser around. Goal is 2K, got 1K from this afternoon. Holy shit! Just from this afternoon? Raise it. You got a ball rolling. People want to support you. Get the full amount. Yeah, you deserve it. Your plan was 4K in debt? No, you won't seem greedy putting the full amount out there. You know, you can be fully upfront and honest and say, it's a little bit of a long shot. My original plan was to go 4,000 in debt for this surgery, but if y'all want to support me, then I won't have to go in debt, and that would be really nice. And you just go out completely open and honest. Yeah, 6K is really kind of nothing for like a GoFundMe. I think that's totally reasonable. Does anyone remember? Oh, I think that was the elevator back there, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm getting lost. This place is a maze. Love living in a country with weak currency. You're in the UK, right? How is the UK doing right now? I guess I should vote in this poll, huh? Can I vote in this poll? I can vote in this poll. Republic of South Africa. Oh, never mind. Americans are awful, but their dollars are strong. True. True. It's a rigged game. America basically invented the strength of the dollar. The concept of the strength of the dollar. Yeah, I have no concept for how South Africa works in the slightest. I take it it's not universal healthcare. Ain't no shit for free, huh? You can go public and wait 25 years. You can go public and wait 25 5 years. What the fuck? I mean, I appreciate that there is a public option. I'll give you that. That's too many years. A hip replacement for no joke, $5? Oh, okay, I'm a little envious of that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. But no. 6K is totally reasonable to not have to wait 25 years for top surgery. Jesus Christ. Here's a fun question, and you can tell me if healthcare is a constitutional right, but we have capitalism and it's a mess, LMAO. Yeah, America's the same in that healthcare is a constitutional right, but it's also the right of the hospital to put you in debt for the rest of your life for treating you once. Like, if you're at the hospital, they are not allowed to refuse care, but they are allowed to charge you the full amount even if you don't have anywhere near it. So that's fun. You can tell me if this question is too personal and you don't want to answer it in a public space or at all. But are you planning on getting any fun tattoos to commemorate the top surgery? There are ways to reduce hospital bills in the US. I'm completely uneducated. I try to avoid the hospital as often as I can. I would love to know some tricks. Yeah, for the record, here's the dog. Here's the doghouse. Nope. This is the regular house. Here's the dog. Here's the doghouse. Here's the leg. So yeah, not subtle. Bunch of tattoos and not stoked about scars. I like I've seen a bunch of people do like a flowery filigree design, like so, which is really pretty. I like it a lot. But you could do something cooler than that too if you wanted to go hard. I think thorns would be kind of fly, like a thorny bramble. Oh my god, I'm in a terrible, terrible place right now. I simply could not have known what I was walking into here. Hospitals are legally non-profit. Anyone near within 300% of the federal poverty line can get at least some of their care subsidized. That's kind of nice. It's at least a step, yeah. I'm assuming that is only for like medically necessary procedures, because I know even in places like the UK where it is free healthcare, they draw a hard line between medically necessary and, say, top surgery, which would be considered cosmetic. Again, that is an assumption, so tell me if I'm wrong. I don't want to I want to badmouth a country for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Non-profit, quote, quote. That reminds me of the best line from, I don't know if y'all have seen Schitt's Creek, but the best line from Schitt's Creek, for anyone who doesn't know, Schitt's Creek is about a very wealthy family who gets, like at the beginning of the show, their house is being raided by the police because they got caught up in fraud. So they lose everything they have, except for one asset, which is a small podunk town called Schitt's Creek. That's the only asset they own. So they have to move there, and they live out of a motel, and it's like the whole show is a joke about this very wealthy, super bougie family now has to live in this podunk town and like be poor. It's a very funny show. I recommend it. But one of the funniest line of the show, in my opinion, is when the mother of the family says, I used to run some of the most profitable nonprofits, which, it's so good. Oh yeah, give me the euros. I haven't had Indian in a while. I know that euro is not Indian food, but you said naan, and I thought about Indian, even though you also said euro. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Are they invulnerable? Holy shit. You can definitely get top surgery from the NHS in the UK. Many prefer to go private. Huh. The government recognizes trans surgeries? That's good. I don't know. I guess I was under the impression that trans surgeries weren't recognized. I don't know why. I guess we're using shurikens now, so that's kind of cool. Just like out of ammo, fam. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's one of these? The fuck? What the fuck is that? In RSA, they are recognized because we have the best constitution ever. Yo, if you gotta get out of here, fam. I thought I was gonna complete Rithessa, but I might actually just die instead. So that's seeming less and less likely. I hate this little ship. Hello, take me away from here, please. Well, I'm dead. One continues. Do I have any ammo yet? It didn't give me ammo. That's good. Well, 0 continues. One thing modern video games do now that I really appreciate is they don't kill you for falling off of a platform. They'll just like take some health away. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm out of homing rockets. I'm out of machine gun. I legitimately don't think that I have an answer for this guy. What if I just keep going forward and hopefully there's ammo somewhere? Oh god, yes. It's such bullshit. Oh, the door's open. Okay, we could just go. We just gotta take some hits. We're just gonna tank some hits, folks. Don't worry about it. It's just a little bit of damage. I'm not doing this fight with a pistol. My tri-rockets will never hit. Sniper rifle's a waste of time. We're just gonna go. There are like 2 or 3 useful guns in this game. I like that they added a bunch of guns for fun. I like that. Don't get me wrong. However, they are not useful. All your friends surrendered. I would have saved your life if you had surrendered like your friends did. You fool. You brought this on yourself. Oh, I'm actually not allowed to save their lives? Sorry, everybody. We have to kill the prisoners. It's one of those. You know how it goes. It's a life force door. Y'all already know the rules. I'm doing it as humanely as possible, alright? My highest caliber weapon, straight to the temple, okay? At least there's no suffering. The things I tell myself to go to sleep at night. I'll never forgive that one time it made me kill yellow ants to proceed. The yellow ants are my best friends. And it made me kill them. I don't know. Oryx, if you're up on Twitter, hit me up. And I'll tweet out. Like, I don't have a huge Twitter following, but I'll retweet. I was like, finally, I can use my Twitter platform for good. And then I thought for a second, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have a Twitter following. It's better than nothing. Now I have a Twitter following. Yeah. Did I just go in a circle? Was it designed to be a circle? Oh my god, I'm quitting. I can't handle this game right now. I might stop playing it on stream. I want to finish Castlevania. But also we're starting Dark Souls 2 this weekend, which I'm certain is going to take up. If you get to the ship, I think it's not. Well, we left the area, so it counted the teddy bears that we saved. Because it counts based on the area. Like whenever it does the celebration, you know, whenever it does that, that's when it counts it. So like, see, in the bluff there's 0 left, in the ascent there's 0 left, the interior 0 left, etc, etc. So I think we've completed all the teddy bears on Rithessa, and we got a ship part from the mine guy, so we might be done. I was just kind of hoping it would lead to another secret planet, but it didn't. I know there's one more. I know there's another secret planet because I remember playing on my brother's file when I was a kid. I remember playing on my brother's file when I was a kid and exploring another planet that I have not unlocked. Walkway, space station, gem quarry. It might be a Juno thing. It might be a lava thing. Maybe it's off of the Sekhmet. We'll do it next time. I'll stream later this week. I think Thursday, probably. For now, let's see who's live. We'll raid and I'll go eat dinner. Oh. Oh my. Anyway, listen to the Mountain Goats. Support top surgeries. Gonna go have a lie down. I respect that. Hey, Sailor's live. Hey, congrats. I didn't. That's good for you. Getting fit. Fuck yeah. You doing something fun, or you just like lifting weights? Which could be fun. I don't know. I don't wanna presume. Do y'all like Amogus? Because dear friend of the channel, Sailor Dovey, is playing Amogus. You go support a friend? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, cool. There's interest. Hey, you did it with a group? Damn, I ain't got the balls for that. I guess that's a lie. I usually don't either. But I like to support a friend. Also, yeah, you're going to bed. What are you talking about? Be nice to Sailor. Be nice to yourselves. Enjoy your rest. I'm out of focus. It's fine. The camera hates me. Oh god, are Americans going to bed? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go to bed too. Okay. I'm back Thursday. If not then, Saturday. Definitely be here Saturday. I mean, if you can, because we're gonna be doing the fashion show. If you guys can advertise for me, it's like my first big event for myself, I guess, where I'd really like to pick up some traction. So if you could pass it around, that'd be really, really great. But otherwise, I'll see you next time.